Okay, today's my actual day of vlogging, and I woke up late. My goal is to wake up at 10:30 and then eventually 9, so that I can get up earlier and be able to get going and doing things. Today's not going to be a typical day. I go shopping once a week, so I will be able to bring you along with me as I go shopping, which is great because you can kind of come along with me as I pick up healthier food and food options. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the grocery store. Okay, so I'm out and about, so I went ahead and got breakfast. I got a Chipotle bowl, chicken with lots of veggies, pico, avocado, no cheese, no sour cream. Put this in Fitness Pal. It says it comes out to be around 600 calories. So basically, today's my first day of my weight loss journey, and I made a video earlier, but I needed to also make a video of my exercise. And by the time I got done with my video, it was already getting dark outside. So I'm going for like an evening walk, which is probably pretty dangerous because of where I live. There's a lot of wild dogs and dogs that are off their line. But I really want to accomplish this goal. So I'm going for a walk. It's my exercise today. Walking is pretty good, right? I started at like 5:48, I think. And I know that my goal is usually my goal is going to be at least 30 minutes of exercise. But because I started so late and it's getting dark, I'm not sure how long I'll be walking out here. But anyway, I wish I had a better light and stuff for this vlog. But this is a vlog for myself, so oh well. So this is for me to look back on and to see my progress. And I kept my goal. Even though it's not the beginning of the year, it's almost the beginning of the year. And I didn't want to wait, because usually what I do is I'll say, well, I'll start at the beginning of the month, and then I won't. Or I'll say, oh, I'll start at the beginning of the year. Like, I don't know why I do that. Maybe because it makes me feel like I'm starting on an even number, or to keep track of my weight loss better, but it seems to just not work out. So this morning I woke up and I said, I don't care what day it is or when I should start or when I shouldn't start. I'm just going to start today, period. So I did. I'll post on my Instagram my breakfast / basically lunch, brunch, because one of my issues is I woke up really late. When I work breakfast shift, it's a lot easier for me to wake up early and have breakfast. But on my own, without committing to a job or anything, waking up early can be kind of hard for me. So it could be something that I change. Maybe I should try to wake up at least by 9. Because I literally went to bed at like 3 a.m. and woke up at, I think, 2 p.m. Like, I literally slept until almost evening. Hence why I'm walking at night. But, okay, that's something I definitely need to work on. But I'm walking, so it's good. I might stay closer to home now, though. The sun is almost down. It's really dark out here. I gotta keep an eye out because there's also tarantulas out here. So I gotta watch out where I don't want to step on one. They're easily killed, though. Like, tarantulas, you can step on them and they just basically like turn into nothing. They're like poof. It's beautiful out here though. Yeah, but guys, check out my Instagram if you want to see what I ate. So basically I bought, I'll show you, if you go onto my Instagram, you'll see I bought this plate the other day. I think it's like a kid's plate, but it has sections, so I'm using it as like a I don't know what they call it, like a sectioned plate for like a portion control plate basically. So I'm just gonna keep walking till it gets completely dark. But the thing that sucks too is like I'm full of energy right now because I slept in forever, and so I'm just like bored. And we live in a small RV right now because we're building, so I literally have nowhere to go, nothing to do unless I'm outside. Kind of sucks, but you know what, it's okay as long as I get a walk in and exercise, then that's good, right? Anyway, I'm gonna keep walking. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, so it is Wednesday, I believe. This is my third day of my weight loss journey, and yesterday I picked up a few things I'll show you guys in just a minute. But I just wanted to say it's harder than I thought. I knew it was going to be hard actually, so it is as hard as I thought it was going to be to try to eat healthier and lose weight, but I am actually doing it, and I'll show you some things that I have been doing to help me, encourage me, to keep me on track and to keep me going. But this morning I woke up late. I was wanting to wake up earlier, but instead I actually woke up later. Hold on, let me move this back if I can. I woke up at like 11 when I set my alarm for 10 o'clock. So I woke up a lot later than I wanted, but I got a lot of sleep, a lot of rest. I woke up, I didn't film it because I'm kind of new at vlogging, but I will film it next time. But I did do some stretches this morning while I had my coffee, and I put some mushroom blend in my coffee just to help with like focus and things like that. So it was like maybe a tablespoon of mushroom blend, and I do have a lot of energy. Next time I'm gonna basically I would like to slowly stop drinking as much coffee and just do the mushroom blend in the morning. And I stretched, which was good, and I'll show you some of the other stuff that I bought yesterday at Ross. And so I took some of that stuff, tried it out, and in just a few, I'll show you guys what I got. But it gave me a lot of energy, but it was nasty. I'll show you which ones are nasty. And anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. Let me just show you the products that I picked up yesterday. So it's day 3 of my weight loss journey. This morning I had an egg, and instead of having 2 whole eggs or 2 eggs, I did like 1 regular egg scrambled and 1 egg white scrambled, because with just the meal plan that I have right now, it's actually a lot of fat to have 2 eggs in the morning, especially if you want like other fats too throughout the day, like chicken and like even fats with your protein. Like the meat fats have protein in it already. I mean, the other way around. So the protein already has fat in it. So I had to kind of like manipulate, just like try to figure out how I can get less fat, because I don't want to have too much fat. I'm trying to keep my macros and proportions right, and just to figure out how I'm feeling throughout the day and if I need to add or subtract. However, so I'm keeping like a log and of everything that I'm eating and writing down at the end of the day like how it's made me feel and what I can do. So at the end of the night, I actually watched a video of someone else who was a vlogger, a weight loss vlogger, and they suggested like at night to just like go through and do your meal prep the night before. So that's what I've been doing. Well, that's what I did today or yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I did yesterday and I actually stuck to it, which was really nice. And I got the right amount of food, fat, proteins. It's a little bit of a struggle at first when you're getting the hang of it, but I could not figure out like how to get enough fat, how to get enough protein and carbs at the same time. It is a little bit tricky, but once I figured out like, hey, like maybe I don't have to eat like 2 eggs and I can give my egg yolk to my fiance and he can eat it because he needs more fat. So kind of like just manipulated it a little bit, and so that way I'm eating enough calories and protein and eggs in the morning, or not eggs, but you know what I mean, enough, and that way I can feel full throughout the day and I'm getting the nutrition that I need. So I'm not really doing this. I'm doing this, yes, for weight loss, but I'm also doing this to be healthy, because in about 3 years I'll be 40. So I'm trying to keep track of just like what feels good for me and what foods and things like that. Because, you know, in the past I went through moments where I would try to lose weight and I would try to be healthy, but I never really stuck with me. It wasn't really like a lifestyle change. So now that I'm getting older and realizing my health struggles and stuff, I'm just trying to put everything together. I am really short, so that plays a lot in my weight loss. I can eat, like growing up, I ate what everybody else ate. My proportions were the same as my friends. But then, you know, as I got older, I realized like, hey, I'm not the same as everybody else. I'm 4'9" and a half, really. So I'll say 4'10". I'm 4'10". So that means my portions of my food need to be a lot smaller. And so I can't eat just like what everybody else eats. So I need to figure out what's best for me, and make sure I get enough of my protein, fats, and carbs, and vegetables, and fruits, and just overall healthy without eating too much, basically. Or, you know, just like I want it to be just be healthier. And I totally understand like I'm not gonna be perfect every time, but if I can get it at least a little bit close to my goal. So I have was it Fitness Pal or something like that, and I track all of my stuff. So the night before, I put in the food that I have already at home, and I put in the food, the portions, how much, and everything, so I know exactly. And my mom gave me a scale, a food scale, so I can actually weigh like my meat and stuff like that on the scale now, and just to get an idea of what it looks like on my plate and how much protein and carbs and stuff like that I'm consuming in each meal and throughout the whole day. So I do that the night before and get it all calculated or like organized, and I'm gonna eat this in the morning and I'm gonna eat this for lunch and this for dinner, and then I'm gonna have a snack too because I like to eat later on, and that snack, you know, try to make it sweet but healthy at the same time, kind of thing. So like instead of going on and just like hours and hours scrolling on TikTok and stuff, I've been taking the time out to actually like go through my food catalog and just see what I have and what I can do and how I can get the nutrition I need. And I also it'll show you like a diagram of the macros, and it also shows you like your nutrition, and like your macros and your nutrition and your calories. And then each food will actually tell you like how much fat's in it, calories, and protein. So I try to stay within the diagram of 40 30 30. because I have measured my body, which I'll let you guys know like what my measurements are as I start this, because I did measure like my arms, my chest, my waist, and everything. And just with my proportions, I am I believe I'm a mesomorph body type. Like, and I know that because I can gain weight really fast, but I can also lose weight. And I'm, even when I gain weight, it's proportionate to my body. I have a smaller waist and a bigger chest and a bigger bottom, so I'm basically like this and muscular. So I decided with that to choose the 40 30 30. But if I notice in a couple weeks I'm not losing the weight, I will switch it up and I will try something else, like another one, like maybe more protein, more fat, or something. This is a lifestyle change. It's not like just for a few months. This is like gonna be for the rest of my life. So I have time to figure out what works best for my body. So I'm just gonna like try different things, figure it out, and stick to like the diagrams and try the different percentages. And I understand if it's okay if I go a little bit over or a little bit under, it's fine. I don't have to be perfect. It's really just like a guide for me to follow. And then I also have a plate that's sectioned off, so I can just kind of see on my plate as I measure it how my proportions are. So that way in the future I know like, oh, this looks okay and this looks okay. And I'll know like how much I should eat. And so it becomes like a second nature kind of thing. Because growing up, like I said, I'm really short. So I was kind of grew up with the wrong proportions for my body because I'm only 4'10". So that's important to me because in my mind I was eating the right amount because of everybody else, but really it's not for my body. So just to get that on repetition and understanding of like the proportions on my plate and how much I should eat and how much like ounces of protein this amount of chicken has, and I can kind of see it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing so far. And I bought a journal so I could just like write my thoughts. And I also have Instagram where I'm just like posting my meals for the day and how I feel about it, and like what do you think kind of thing. Just getting ideas for proportions and food and stuff like that. So kind of like an Instagram diary, food log, as well as a written journal about it. Like, did this food make me feel good? Did I feel, full after I ate this amount? Like, how am I feeling? And overall, like, about my body. I also bought a whiteboard that I have written inspirational, I guess, inspirations on. And I'll show you that in a minute too. And it just says like, you can do it, keep going, you got this. So when I wake up in the morning, I can see that and be like, yes, I can do this. Because it's really hard to keep track and just like to keep going. Because sometimes, it's hard to keep going. You want to give up. Especially when there's like sweets involved and, so everybody loves like cookies and donuts. I do anyway. I love cookies and donuts, and brownies are my favorite. But maybe I can change it up a bit. Like, I saw someone's vlogging weight loss, and they had like this malted chocolate cake. It looked really good. So maybe I can do that. If for a dessert, it's good, it's yummy, it's sweet, but it's also healthy. And like just like adding little things like that in. Maybe muffins. I like muffins, but maybe adding flaxseed flour instead. Just little things like that. I don't want to get too carried away, but maybe like one meal or one dessert. Like, try to figure out desserts that I like, because that's like my biggest thing, is I like to eat a lot of sweets. And just being able to like work out and stuff like that too as well. I need to start working out a little bit more. I do go on walks every once in a while, but I need to be more consistent. I stretched today, which was nice. And so, yeah, and then let's just look at the stuff that I've been consuming so far and talk about it in my board and my journaling and stuff like that. Alright, so today's my third day of my weight loss, and this is the third walk. I've been walking before it gets too dark, or at least sometime during my day, trying to get like a walk in to get some exercise, and then what I'll do is probably do like maybe 3 days, 4 days, maybe 3 days of some type of like light weightlifting basically, but I don't want to start out with heavy weights, so start out with some just like light strength training stuff and going on walks, just keeping the walk going. So yeah, and I'm doing this after I ate breakfast and everything, and I'm probably gonna eat lunch. The only thing is I wake up too late, like, oh my god, I need to wake up earlier. That's like a struggle. I'm going on this walk. So this is a board I got at the Dollar Tree for $3, and it's just so I can wake up and be able to have encouragement to keep going through the day. Alright, so this is my third day, I believe, say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, no, my fourth day already, wow, of my weight loss journey, and this is my fourth walk. I've been walking when I get up with my coffee, just like 30 minutes, and then tonight, before I go to bed, I'll, when the sun is still out, go for an evening walk and crochet at the same time. Just to split it up because I'm busy during the middle of the day, except for when I have to go work. I'm gonna have to like just like get up and walk, go for a walk, and then I work at night, so that'll only be a few days where I'll do that. So those days are gonna be a little bit of a challenge just because of working and stuff. And yeah, so I'm just curious already to see if I've lost any weight because I feel lighter. You know, I'm sore because I was doing squats and stuff like that, just like some exercises for strength training, and I feel sore, and I'm on my fourth day, and I do kind of feel different. Like, I feel lighter. I know it sounds weird, and I probably, just because I've just been eating healthier and lighter food and just overall feeling lighter. My stomach hasn't hurt, which is really good. Usually I get really bad heartburn and stomach pain at night before I go to bed. Lately I haven't. This is my coffee, and I put some mushroom blend in it, which I really like it. It's kind of like gives me more of a buzz, I guess. And sorry, it's kind of windy, but eventually I hope to just change to matcha because I really like matcha, but it's expensive. But hopefully soon I can go from coffee to matcha and some mushrooms, which would be a little bit healthier, but we'll see. I mean, I still like coffee. But yeah, I haven't weighed myself yet. I'll do that on Monday and also post the video. So I'm just curious if I've lost any weight yet in a week. But yeah, anyways, you guys, I'm just gonna go keep walking, try to get at least 30 minutes in, try not to get attacked by any wild dogs out here, living out in the mountain prairies. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright, today's my second walk of the day. I walked earlier this morning before I had my breakfast, and I did something a little different. Because I woke up so late, because I'm having problems waking up early, I went ahead and kind of like morphed my breakfast and my lunch together, so I'm still eating the right amount of macros. It's just I'm eating it together with my breakfast, which seems like a lot of food at once, but I don't know, I'm just gonna try that out. If I wake up early, Oh shoot, there's mud on me. If I wake up early, I'll just have regular breakfast and wait for lunch. But if I wake up this late and I woke up hungry, so I went ahead and just ate like I kind of mushed my breakfast and lunch together, which I have a picture of it anyway. You can see what it looks like. It's really not that much. It was, and plus I had just walked, so I was like extra hungry because I walked before I ate. And right now I just have tons of energy, so I'm gonna take my walk before it gets dark, and also try to do some like arm exercises as I'm walking. So far I'll probably get about an hour worth of walking in today, so that's a lot of cardio. And my thighs and my legs are sore from I did some squats and some other leg workouts yesterday for my butt and my thighs and stuff. So today I'll probably do some arm exercises, and then tomorrow do some ab exercises. So yeah, I'm just walking, and I'll probably do some like arm fascia exercises as I'm walking, and I'm gonna try to get in about 30 minutes before the sun completely goes down, which it should be going down soon. So it's not as dark as it was yesterday, so I've started this walk before it got too dark. And I'm not crocheting this time. I'll crochet tonight. I do a lot of crocheting because I want to be able to get my arm exercises in as I'm walking, because it's getting so late. But probably I've been watching the Connors, and probably watch that and crochet. And I'll show you guys my finished crochet project. I'm making a cardigan for myself. I made one for my mom, but the yarn that she has that I need for her cardigan is always out of stock, so I'm having the hardest time trying to finish it. It's like this specific purple. Anyway, I better get back to my arms, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I'm in my RV right now, my car, because my RV is kind of cluttered right now, so I'm videotaping this in my car, so please don't mind the shadows. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the supplements I picked up, and I've been taking for about 4 days now. So I've been taking these longer. These are the vitamins that I normally take. I really like these. They're all organic, and they have all of your vitamins here, iron, and then they also have like a food blend here with different vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. It's Garden of Life, women's, and it's all organic and all natural. I'm also taking this, and I got this, and also I think her name is Barbara, but I'll link her down below. I know she talks about this stuff. I saw her once or twice on YouTube, so I went ahead and subscribed to her, and I have been kind of like following here and there on her different health, natural organic health stuff that she recommends. And this right here, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Moringa, I believe. It's organic moringa leaf powder. You only need a half a teaspoon per serving. I take one in the morning, and it helps with regulating mood. It gives you more energy and helps with weight loss. So I guess I do kind of feel a little bit of a difference. Like I have more energy. But I haven't really been taking it long enough to like really see if it helps. But I have noticed that I'm not as hungry. So I don't know if this is an appetite suppressant, but I noticed that when I take this, I'm not as hungry in the day, which is really nice. Plus I'm eating healthy, so it's hard to say right now. And then I'm taking the mushroom blend. I put this in my coffee. It's really good. You can't even taste it, like the mushrooms. It helps with brain balance, memory, and focus, and immune health. I used to take this. Well, I've taken mushroom coffee and lattes, and I do like it. It's like a clean energy focus without the jitters. I have noticed that for myself. I'm not sure how it works for other people, but for me, I feel like almost lifted, like elevated in an energy that's not like too crazy, but you're more aware basically. So this is what I've also been taking. I got all of these at Ross. So I like Ross because sometimes you go back there and they have like this food section with like all these discounted and name brand organic foods, oils, honeys. They have a lot of honeys there. Oh, and then I also picked this up at Ross. This is kelp, and it has a natural iodine for like your thyroid. And the reason why I picked this up is because my grandma, my mom, and my sister both have thyroid issues. I think also maybe my aunt did. So this is just to help with your iodine production and a healthy thyroid, which is crazy because I had noticed that some days like down here would hurt and it would be swollen and it would be sore like up here, and I remember touching it and being like, ow. It's a little bit right here actually, but not as much like as it was. So I think this is actually helping. And also I've cut back on like a lot of, I don't do table salt anymore. I just do like Himalayan salt, and I don't season my food as much, only if it really needs it. But having this, I've already noticed like that the swelling up here and around here is gone down. So but then again, I've only used it for 4 days, but I've already noticed kind of a difference in the, and this is basically what it is. It's kelp. So sugar kelp, rock, it's like a mixture of kelp, and kelp is a natural form of iodine. It helps the production and helps your thyroid produce iodine, and it's just like a natural form of it. But then again, I'm not a doctor. These are just things that I've researched and I picked up myself to try out. Okay, and then those are my supplements I'm taking right now. And I picked up just at like the Dollar Tree a cheap little journal that I've been keeping. Every night I write like just a diary or kind of like a review and summary of the day to myself, like how I did, encouragement, what I need to work on, how I'm feeling, things like that, kind of like a food journal. And it also has like these cute, really sweet and cute Bible verses on the top that you can look at if you just need a good Bible verse to help you going through the day. I do that. And then I also have a shopping list, so through the day, I got this at the Dollar Tree too. If I decide like, hey, this would be a good idea, and I will write it down so I can go ahead and pick it up at the grocery store. And I also have a checklist of like the things I want to get done in the day. So I want to be able to walk an hour a day. So I check that off in the morning. I want to make sure I have my breakfast. I check that off in the morning. My workout. So I basically made like a checklist of the things that I need to do in the day to keep myself going. And I just check it off throughout the day. It's like I kind of like write it down. I'm like, okay, I did this, this is done, this is done, this is done, kind of thing. Just to keep like everything organized and make sure that I don't forget anything. But these are the things I've been using so far to keep track and to push myself forward and to be more motivated into losing weight. I also, which I'll clip in here somewhere, I have a board that I have written on, a whiteboard that I got at the Dollar Tree for $3. And it has just words of encouragement for every day. Like, you can do this, keep going. I know it sounds kind of lame, but it really isn't. I think it's actually been helping me a lot, because I wake up and I see it and I think to myself, I can do this. Like, I can do this. I can get through this. I can lose the weight. I can change my life, and I can be healthier. And it's helped a lot. It's hard though, because you like get busy and it's hard to keep track. But I have a feeling that like with doing this and being able, and I also have a scale that I weigh my food on just to get an idea of like proportions, and I've been doing that. And so the only thing I'm having struggles with is getting up early. I don't know, I sleep in, I wake up late. I'm up late and I wake up late. Yeah, I sleep in a lot, but I'm getting tons of rest, so that's good. And I'm still trying to accomplish my goals, even though I don't have as much daylight because it's winter, but I'm still trying. So, I'm doing it. And I think this is the perfect time too, because right now, our businesses here in this area are seasonal, so they're kind of slow right now. So I have less hours at work. So I have more time to like dedicate to getting healthier, exercising, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do in spring when it picks back up and I'm working two jobs again, working doubles. So I have to figure that out too. But yeah, for now, this is going good. I'm proud of myself. I've been eating healthy. I feel lighter, and I do overall feel healthier. And it's been day 4 only, so I'm pretty excited just to see at the end of the week, like if I've even lost any weight, because my goal is to lose 2 pounds a week. So on Monday, oh, and then I measured myself. Sorry, ADHD. No, I'm just kidding. I just get distracted. But I weighed myself as well. So I weighed my chest. And you know what? I'll insert a picture of it somewhere here, but I can't remember exactly the measurements. I know my waist is like a 36. My chest is like a 40 something, 41 I think. And my hips I think is like 40, and my butt's like a 42 or 43 inches. I also did my arms and my thighs, so that way I can go ahead and also measure my body just to see if I have lost any inches like overall on my body every week with my weight as well. So okay, well, wish me luck. I'm gonna go ahead and go for another walk. It's getting late. I do need to do like an arm exercise too. So I'll probably do like standing arm exercises. Kind of like this kind of thing. And like these kind of like twirls just to get my upper and my shoulders going. And then tomorrow I'll probably do like abs or something before work. But thanks guys. And thank you for your support. And if you haven't yet and you want to see my updates and my progress every week on Monday, go ahead, subscribe and push the notification so that way you know when I upload a video. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey everybody, so I'm downing my coffee with mushrooms in it. Please don't mind all the trash, like all the stuff in the back. We are building a house, and right now we're just living in our old RV we've been living in for like 7 years now, so it's pretty old and needs a lot of repairs and spring cleaning and stuff. We just been busy working and focusing on the house, so please don't mind that. But yeah, I've already taken my moringa powder, and I'm drinking my coffee with the mushrooms, and I'm gonna go take a walk and then come back eat, and then probably take my kelp. Hey guys, so I'm going on my 5th day of weight loss. I'm going for a walk. I wasn't going to really because I woke up late and I was just kind of like, no, it's okay, I don't need to walk today because I have to work and I'm a waitress, so I'll be walking all day tonight. But I was like, no, this is different. I need to continuously walk 30 minutes a day. So I have about half an hour just to like, it's good for me anyway too, you know. It's good that I am getting some exercise. I'm outside. It's really nice out right now. We're blessed with a really nice warm day. So yeah, just go breathe, think, go for a walk, maybe listen to some music before I have to go to work, which I basically kind of like zone out and just work. I forgot my meal plan. Like I forgot to do my meal plan last night, so I had to do it this morning. But I have some leftovers, like tuna from the previous night, so I'll go ahead, use that for breakfast instead. And I think last night I forgot to take a picture of my dinner, but I had like tuna, black beans, and some sweet potato fries. So yeah, so this is day 5. I'm feeling okay. Feel good. I mean, it's hard to like get this incorporated in like your daily routine. It is really hard. Like, you gotta push yourself, and it's out of the norm and it's different. But I have to remember that this is good for me. I should do it, and to make time, because I'm worth it. The hard work. That's what I tell myself. I looked at my board, which I'm glad I put that up there. I almost ignored it this morning, but then I was like, I happened to glance over at it, and I was like, I wrote these things down. I can do it. I can just keep going. It'll take a while, I know that, but take a step every day, and just keep going and do the best that I can. And if I make mistakes, that's okay. I can make mistakes, but I just keep back at it. So I usually do an evening walk, but because I'm waitressing tonight and I'm not going to be getting home till late, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. But a 30-minute walk I think is good, and then maybe some crunches or something for some ab workout today. And then Saturday, just like a 30-minute walk and rest my muscles, because I already did legs, arms and shoulders, back. So today my exercise is my abs, then I'll rest, and then Friday I should just go ahead and go do probably a 30-minute walk. So what I'm gonna do is probably like 30-minute walks on the days I have to work, because I'm already like on my feet all day long, like non-stop back and forth for serving, and that's like 5 hours. So I'm gonna be like working 5 hours straight, but it's not like this where I'm relaxing, taking my time, breathing, and enjoying the walk. It's work, so it's kind of stressful. So I'll just try to do 30 minutes before breakfast. I'm really not that hungry, which is crazy. I'm not, usually I'm like starving all the time, which is crazy, because my fiance is always like, well, you're always hungry. And I'm like, I know, like, I admit it. I'm like, I'm always hungry. But since I've been doing this, and I've been doing it the night before, that really helps. So I gotta remember to do that. I mean, I need to make sure I'm checking my checklist, make sure that I'm getting that in, because if it's already planned the night before, I'm more likely to eat what I've already planned out. And it's easier. I know I have it. So I just have to be mindful for the things I don't put on that list. Like if I eat a cookie or something, which I should be eating fruit and stuff. I really shouldn't be like just like grabbing things like that. Like this morning I noticed our cream has 70 grams. It's for 70 calories per 1 tablespoon. And we've been like using that cream like probably like a fourth a cup. So I'm like, okay, well, that explains all the sugar and extra fat that I was taking in. So no wonder I gained so much weight. Stuff like that. Like, I couldn't believe that. Just a little bit of like creamer. Like, I didn't even think about that. So I'm doing 1 tablespoon, but adding like half a milk instead. Like half a low-fat milk with my creamer, and then the mushroom blend, so I'm getting less sugar. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. It's so warm out here today. It's crazy. I think the winter begins in a few days. So going on this walk is nice. So I can do this. I did this morning, did a little bit, drank my coffee, did some crocheting because I'm doing a couple projects, and I just need to eat breakfast, which is crazy because it is like 2 p.m. right now. So I slept into like 1, basically. I slept into 1, got up, had my coffee, and started crocheting a little bit. Tonight I'll probably crochet some more when I get off work. It's been really slow at work, so we'll see what happens there. The supervisor said it had been picked up this morning, picked up a little bit, so we'll see. Because I need to start making some more money so we can finish this cabin or the shed. Because technically, you have to have apartment stuff unless it's a shed. So we basically built a shed with some extra room. So instead of living in the RV, but yeah, you guys, thanks. I'm gonna listen to some music and I'll talk to you later. Bye.